Hi, my name's Meagan and I just thought I'd let you know a little bit about myself and my background. I'm a mum of two and I'm a primary school teacher, and I also own the Mindful Healing Toolkit. So the reason why I started the Mindful Healing Toolkit is because both within myself and my family and some friends and family around me, I could see them getting really stressed and having lots of negative emotions. So for myself, throughout my career of teaching, I have been stressed at certain points. And I did notice after a couple of years of teaching that the stress was getting to me a little bit more than what it used to. And I gradually could see an increase in my stress and some anxiety. And I would just feel it in my stomach. So I know everyone feels it different, but for me, I would always feel it in my stomach, and I get sort of like those butterflies and I suppose like a really tight feeling in my stomach. And it just really wasn't that comfortable. And I started to get it more often. And after a little while, I had my first panic attack. Now I'm really lucky because I have only had 2 panic attacks, and I recognized them as soon as I had them. And luckily I was able to calm myself down because I knew what was going on. And the reason why I knew what was going on is because I've seen it happen before. Then in 2017, we had a pretty big stress in the family, and my stepson's mum unfortunately and suddenly passed away. So not only was I having my own stress, my son was then starting to have more anxiety. And when he started his school the following year in 2018, then there was a big separation anxiety. So every day pretty much for 6 months when I was dropping him off, the teachers would have to pry him off me, and he was screaming and crying. And honestly, as a mum, that's, you know, the last thing that you want. You don't want to see your child in pain. You don't want to leave them like that either. So I knew that something had to give and something had to be done. So I started searching, and I did a range of different healing modalities to try and find that specific one that I knew that would be able to help. That's when I found EFT, which is also known as tapping, or the emotional freedom technique. So I started doing tapping on myself because I do know as a mum and also as a teacher that the stresses that I have can also affect my children. So I actually can still feel my energy. So I knew that if I worked on myself, it would also help my children. And while I'm doing it on myself, I can then teach my children. So I actually do tapping in front of them as well, and they start copying me, which is really good because I know then they're going to reduce their stresses as well. So I started doing it on myself, and I noticed a massive change, and I have been a lot calmer. Things that used to annoy me before or make me angry before don't as much, and I am still healing with certain things, but I know that there will be a point that I'll get to where it doesn't really faze me at all. So things that still come up that trigger me, then I know that they're the things that I need to work on. So right now I'm working on it with my own family, and I've seen amazing results with the confidence in both my boys, and also now with my clients. I've been able to extend that to my clients. Particularly I work with teachers and children because I completely understand those roles. I've been a teacher myself, so I understand the stresses. And yeah, and with children I see it. So these techniques are really simple and easy to use, and they're really quick. So there's some things that you can, you know, do yourself that are really easy and quick to do. So I have a range of other videos showing how to do the tapping. So feel free to go and look at those because I know that it can help you as much as it can help my family and also my friends. So if you would like to book in a consultation, then just contact me through my page on my website, or you can contact my phone number 0409 080 741. I do in-person, on the phone consultations, and also online with Skype or Zoom. So I can really help a lot of people. And honestly, it's a massive passion to be able to help others and to see them flourish and to be able to resolve issues and traumas that they've been carrying for a big chunk of their lifetime, and then all of a sudden it just goes. It's amazing to see them or my clients so happy, and and so I really am grateful that I found this to be able to help myself and my family first and foremost, and now I'm really excited to be able to share this with you, to be able to help you on your journey and to be able to resolve and release things that you just don't need. So I really hope to see you, and I can't wait to help you resolve those issues.